everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and in this video I will be showing you how to make an invoice. Just as a disclaimer, this is a very basic example on how to make an invoice. However, it's going to get the job done. In this video, I'll be showing you how to create an invoice. So to create an invoice, you want to open a Word document, a Pages document. As long as you have a blank document, you're going to be good. You want to format it like a letter in a way. So first you're going to have the organization's name. So let's say the individual worked for Apple University. You want to write the organization's name. Then you want to write the address. Let's say Apple University is located in New York, 51210, Brooklyn, 4444. So you have the address in, and let's say, because for an invoice you want to create it for one individual. So if you have an organization that has 5 individuals, you're going to create 5 separate invoices. Let's say the invoice is going to Uniquely Mia. You want to give your invoice a number just so it's easy to find. If this is the first individual that you're creating the invoice for, you can do 0010 to identify as number 1, or you can do 001 like that. Include the date in which this invoice was created. Say the invoice was created on January 31st, 2025. And then you're going to look at the date. So you're going to add a chart to your document. Once you add your chart, you're going to add the date when the individual worked. So let's say Uniquely Mia is a professor at a university, Apple University. Uniquely Mia went to work on January 6, 2025. She worked on January 10th, 2025, and those were the only 2 days she worked. How many hours did Uniquely Mia work? In this situation, Uniquely Mia worked 4 hours on January 6th, so that's considered a full day of work. So for the description, you're just going to include the date once again on when Uniquely Mia went to work. And how much did they get paid for 4 hours of work? Uniquely Mia only got paid $80 for 4 hours of work. Let's say the same situation on January 10th, Uniquely Mia worked 4 hours. It was considered a full day of work. For our description, we're just going to add the date once again, and she made $80 again. So then we're going to add our total at the bottom of the invoice. $80. So we know 80 plus 80 is 160. So Uniquely Mia made $160 for 8 hours of work. Not bad at all. So $160 was made in 8 hours of work over the course of 2 different days, and this is how you make an invoice. So for an invoice, guys, just remember we're going to format it like a letter, include the organization at the top. We're going to include the address, who we're sending it to, or who the invoice is for the employee. Include our invoice number for each individual. You want a different invoice number, the date in which the invoice was created, and then we're also going to include the date when the individual works. So if you had an individual who worked for the whole week, you're going to include 7 different dates, the amount of hours. If the hours work wasn't considered a full day, you're going to include part day or part-time, however you want to phrase it. And let's say if part-time work was only 2 hours, our description would be the date, depending on the organization you work at or how detailed you want your invoice to be. Your rate, you can add some information in here about the rate, and then the amount of money before taxes that the individual got paid, and then the total. Just add it up to determine the total. So hopefully this video was helpful. This is a very basic example of how to create an invoice, and feel free to let me know if you want more videos like this.